Another big thing happened this last week. I went to a wedding 2 weeks ago, man. It was my family friend, and it tells me the state of Hispanic men around my age and even a little younger, in the barrios or even like the barrio slash suburbs. They're kind of like suburbs, but they're kind of barrio-ish. Uh, no, they're dating like a lot of like okay, they're my friend. These guys that I grew up playing soccer with, all right. Now the majority of them knocked up a girl a while ago, or they were dating a girl in high school, stuff like that. They ascended much earlier than me. Your typical Hispanic guy ascends in high school. All right, not even like even middle school. Like they ascend in middle school, high school. I'm like the oddball, but that these guys are going to school where they literally sometimes they speak Spanish in school and the teachers have to translate. Not all the time, but these schools are like Mexico, so yeah, I didn't go to those schools. So it's really brutal though in their 20s, man, in their 20s because the supply is so bad. The supply, half of the girls have kids already. So one guy, he's a decent looking dude. He's in shape. He's like 6 foot. He's marrying a girl, or is he married? Yeah, he's already married to a girl. Or he's engaged, I think. And she already has a kid, and she's like 4 years older than him. And he's like 20, my age. Like he's like 28 or 27. I don't know. He's like 4 years older than or 3 years older. I don't know, but she is in shape. I will say he met her at the police academy, and you know, with a kid. So she's like 31, 32. But they met much earlier. They met like I don't know, 3, 4 years ago. So yeah. And then the other one, he's a chubbier dude. Got this chubbier. They're both getting like Mexican girls. But they're both Peruvian. And he's getting a girl who is also chubby as him. He married her, and she has 2 kids that are not his, and they ended up marrying. And it's not just them. Like half of the cases I know in the Hispanic community or in my soccer team growing up and all that are marrying or going long term with girls that have kids. Half of them, like they knocked her up or something and they stayed with her or they're doing it like the normal way. This is not in the like the suburbia nice property. These are like in the more like barrio-ish places. So half of there's or maybe like 1/3, I don't know, are going long term with a girl that has kids already. And that's the thing. A lot of Chadrigas like knocked up a lot of girls in their young days, and these girls hold around hard. And sure, they're not collecting 100 condoms like white Stacy's in the suburbs, but they'll go full natural for the Chadrigas when he's young. And then they have Chadrigas spawns of him. And then there'll be like 25 with 2 kids or 1 kid. And a lot of Latinos, like, it's normal for them to just, sometimes they didn't make it. Like the girl they were dating in high school or college maybe wasn't really the one. And then the supply is just brutally bad. So, in a way, yes, we are marrying more than other races, but the thing is our standards are also lower. Like Asian men standards are not that low. So maybe they aren't marrying as much, or I don't know, white men, or I don't know, but their standards are at least higher. Maybe this might apply to black men too, but Hispanic men, like our standards, we're a lot of them are taking women that have kids. I was talking to this Colombian girl on the dating app once. It was like a long time ago, and I told her like I wouldn't marry a girl with kids. I wouldn't date a girl with kids. And then she said, I don't know if she was lying to me. She might have been, but she said it was very normal for guys to not care if a girl has kids. And I thought it was bullshit at the time. I thought it was BS at the time that she's saying that. She just wants me to approve of her because she had a kid. But I'm seeing this before my very eyes. At a wedding, and then compadre people that I knew growing up, and now they're on my age. Like there's a huge single mom, single dad, even all right, single dad, like single mom, single dad market in the Hispanic community. It's just really, really, I don't know, it's really cucked. I mean, a lot of these are Chadrigas, little spawn they made in high school. But I don't know. I think the Hispanic men are just okay with it. It's just, yeah, it's just, and a lot of them, like I already talked about, they blow up. But that's a different. That was that first video. But a lot of the Latino women have kids, and then a lot of the men are just, it's not even one. Sometimes it'd be like three kids, three kids that she has, and the guy's marrying her, and the guy's like, I just want to tell him like, no, dude, you can get better. You can have higher standards, man. Like, oh, I don't know, man. Like, look, if you ascend, man, as long honestly, just make sure she doesn't have kids. Make sure she's not a hoe, and that she's not fat. And honestly, man, I approve. I applaud for you, man, because like what these guys are doing. I mean, I'm not trying to hate like this. I guess love is love, but man, just come on. I mean, it's just the supply is brutally bad. Um, yeah. Anyways.